There's a term people use every single day, and they don't know that it was coined during the AIDS crisis in the 1980s. Hi, my name is Ira McIntosh, and I host a podcast called Hypothesis, where we believe that every day is a chance to learn something new. That being said, it's time for. The term patient zero came about because people misunderstood a 1984 study that was put out by the CDC talking about the early cases of HIV in the United States. A flight attendant named Gaetan Dugas out of Quebec City was wrongfully labeled as the first case of HIV in the United States. And because he was not from California, they labeled him as patient O, which stood for outside of California. That patient O was misinterpreted when the CDC put out their article as being, instead of the letter O, being the numeral 0. The designation patient 0 was then used by the San Francisco Chronicle in their articles about the issue, and it just snowballed from there. The term was later used in Randy Schultz's book And the Band Played On in 1987. Meanwhile, a CDC behavioral scientist named William Darrow, who was the one who came up with the label patient O, later said in an interview, of course, I did not label him patient 0. Now that term is used whenever scientists think that they have figured out who is the originating point of a new disease or pandemic. We often hear referrals to patient 0 with COVID-19, but we often find out that there are earlier cases than the ones that are documented originally. In fact, the HIV outbreak started probably closer to 1954 than it did 1984. So what new thing did you learn today? Remember, every day is a chance to learn something new.